Hey guys, Accountability Angel here, reporting again from Lakin, Illinois. We are at the back of the Marshall County Courthouse. We're about 20 minutes before they close, and it appears, they got the state's attorney and everything here. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Is this where the clerk's office is?
For the courthouse?
Yeah.
Clerk of the court? Yes, it is. Need to take something upstairs?
I have to ask them some questions about complaining on a certain employee from their office.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure exactly. I think that's who I would ask.
Thank you. You bet. Thank you.
Have a good day.
And you cannot record up there.
I can't?
No, you cannot.
Oh, is there a judge's order?
That's just court policy.
The policy oversteps my rights?
All I know is I've been told that you cannot record up in that area of the courthouse.
Where can I record to?
Outside?
Oh, I can't record right here?
No. Well, I mean, what you're doing here is okay, but once you get upstairs, you cannot.
Oh. So what if I wanted to document my business for what I was trying to discuss with them?
Well, you're going to probably be better off to come and talk to the state's attorney if you have an issue
With the clerk?
that. Call the state's attorney's office. Nobody's up there right now. Everybody's heading home for the evening, and the state's attorney's gone.
They're not up there. They got 20 more minutes of work.
Well, the secretary's up there, but not the state's attorney himself.
Oh. Where do they have a thing even telling me we can't record? I didn't see one.
Well, actually, on my clipboard, I have a sign saying no cell phones in the courtroom. I don't have it with
Just
me.
in the courtroom, but I can go in the offices without
No, you
it?
cannot film in the office. There's signs upstairs you can see and you cannot film. There's actually a sign down here that says you cannot film in this area.
Oh. How can I, say if I wanted to do an inspection, how could I copy it digitally then?
Inspection of what?
Some documents.
That you'd end up using a copy machine or something like that. You could not take it with a phone.
Oh, do they provide the copy machine thing for free then?
I think for the most part, the copies when you buy. Well, a lot of documentation you have to pay for documentation in a courthouse.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, if you get a marriage license, get a deed, you have to pay for a copy of that.
Yeah. Now, so is there lockers here for people to put their property in since they have this unconstitutional order? Or it's not even an order, right? Just a rule?
It's handed down from the state Supreme Court. Is all this stuff is handed down from. So it's the state Supreme Court that makes the rules for the courthouse.
Oh, yeah. Well, they allow you guys to get a judge's order to enforce a policy like that, but from my understanding, there isn't one, right?
That I'm not sure. You're over my pay grade.
Everybody says that. Yeah, because a judge's order would have to be like signed, posted, official,
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so who in this courthouse directly oversees that rule? Like, is there like a head of the courthouse security?
Sheriff's office, the sheriff himself actually oversees much of the goings on in the courthouse itself.
Okay. So, should I try to call there and ask him about his unconstitutional rule? You can go ahead, guys.
What you need, folks?
I'm here picking up a tax I called the treasurer's office.
Okay.
And she's supposed to have it printed off for me.
Okay. Just bring that back when you're done.
Thank you. All right, come on, girls.
Just follow through. Okay.
So, do you guys actually check if people have their phones? Because you would guess, like, maybe she probably had it in her purse.
Well, she's just going back for one purpose only, and that's to get something from the taxpayer.
Oh.
You mean, you can have your phones in the court, like I said, if you're sitting here and you want to use your phone, you could use your phone.
Uh-huh.
You could play a game on your phone, you could check the internet on your phone, but you can't record with your phone.
Oh, I never stated I was recording.
Well, it kind of looks like you're recording it the way you're holding your phone.
Oh, it's just a comfortable way to hold it, isn't it?
I don't quite believe.
But do you see? You can't just assume somebody's recording. So phones can come in, but you cannot record with them.
Right.
What
And
happens?
you cannot record, like I said, there are certain areas where you cannot take a picture of something in a certain room, a certain area.
Yeah, that's understandable. So what happens if you do? Because it's hard to tell if somebody, I mean, I could be doing this just to mess with you, you know what I mean? I could be not recording anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is there like a punishment? Would that be like violating?
You'd be probably, could be like, if, again, depending on where you're doing it, could be a contempt of court thing.
Oh, the judge has reign outside of his courtroom?
They can, whoever's assigned to this courthouse can, yeah.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be
Yes.
contempt of court if he had signed a judge's order, right?
Possibility.
Because he doesn't have an order, so.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. Again, you're getting over my pay grade as far as.
Yeah, well, see what they're doing. You're being the scapegoat for them to use these unconstitutional, illegal rules.
Well, again,
Does that make
I'm not
sense?
a Philadelphia lawyer, so I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, they always said the best lawyers are from Philadelphia, so
Oh. Well,
that's an old guy saying old things.
well, okay. So if I'm bringing my phone and I have not confirmed to record, then I can bring it up there and do my business? Is that it?
Technically, yeah, you could do that.
Oh, okay. So we've established that I haven't said I was recording, right?
Well, again, the way you're holding it is suspect to that you are recording it, and I'm not going to let you pass with that phone in that position. If you want to
Okay.
go upstairs without your
I'll
phone,
hold it in that
if
position.
you want to go upstairs without your phone,
Yeah, but then I would be forced to make you be responsible for baby. It's like me handing you my 2-year-old, right?
right? But
You know, it ain't your,
again, I would
it ain't your
I would just
problem.
set the phone here, and I don't play with phones anyhow. So
Oh, so you would just let me leave it here and then come back and
I
get it.
just put it in my basket here, and then you can just go about your business. But you right now you're too suspect of using the phone as a recording device. So, and
Okay.
this day and age, a lot of people are using their phones for recording devices. So.
And you know why? Because
Why?
they need to.
I
You know why?
understand
Because
some-
then it's
I understand some of
a lot
that.
of times it's your word against like a cops or something. Who are they going to believe?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know. Well,
But
I
like-
appreciate you offering to hold my phone in there, but due to the unconstitutional fake rule in here, I guess I'm not going to be able to conduct my business with the clerk's office. Do they have like an email where I can email and be like, hey, well, you guys have this BS rule? But-
just a second. Let me see if I got a.
Yeah, do you see where the...
Whoops. Yeah, business card.
Yeah, you think they'd put it on the door or something.
Let's see here. I don't know if you even got an email address. Yeah, there's an email address on there.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I'm not going to give you a hard time anymore.
Hi.
Pay some taxes, all right. Small through.
Yeah. That time of year, guys. Don't lose their tax bill, huh? All right, we're going to ask the sheriff and everybody else about this weird rule. But honestly, that guy was super nice, so I wasn't even going to pick on him too much. And actually, in reality, it's 4:18. They close at 4:30, so we'll deal with that a different day. But good to know they have absolutely no rule at all. The guy admitted that he wasn't really even sure about some of it. But that's the thing, they're just telling him to do one thing and not giving him anything to back it up. So when someone challenges it, like I did, even nicely, you know, it just makes them, I don't know, it makes no sense. That's all I gotta say. But again, that was the Marshall County Courthouse in Lakin, Illinois. They have some weird non-judge's order, non-written rule where you can have your phone be on the metal detectors and they don't even ask you about it. But if you're holding it sideways, then that's a problem. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. But anywho, that's that for today. Look at their beautiful... I'll show you. Let me get closer. Tell me I'm back. It couldn't be because I'm just holding it right up in my hand. That seems more like a clue to me. One simple clue. But he was nice, though. At least there's that. I mean, he could be like Packingham. Refused to allow me to leave my property anywhere inside the building, even without him babysitting it. And threatened me with arrest. And then also Packingham, just so everybody is aware that didn't know, when I went to court for the order, or for the no stalking order with Tara, Packingham refused to have somebody or do it himself to escort me upstairs to my courtroom on the 4th floor when the lady was in the building that had made threats to harm me in multiple different statements in a very brutal way. So that was highly concerning. But I did have one of the bailiffs on my way out. She actually got Officer Bonds to come walk me down, which is weird, since Officer Bonds put hands on me before. But nonetheless, we were literally there for protection. And then because he did not like me, he not only refused to protect me and walk me up there, when usually, as we've all seen, that dispatchers generally don't get screened at the metal detector. So that's that. But highly disappointing that I was there for protection, and then their officer not only failed to protect me or even attempt to, but he also threatened me with arrest if I left my expensive laptop and phone out in my bag outside, or I wanted to put it in the lockers or just sit it there, since he wouldn't babysit it. But he would not allow me to use the lockers that our tax dollars pay for. Not him. He doesn't pay for it. They're not his. He literally threatened to arrest me if I did leave my bag in there. And I had nowhere to put it but outside for anybody to steal at any moment. And then he also told me that they're not responsible for that either. So yeah, that's why these questions are important. They definitely are important. And people that don't see that don't know what they're talking about. Oh yeah, that's from the other one. Alright guys, well, you saw it. They got some weird pretend rule that is unwritten, I guess, at this Marshall County Courthouse. But that's it. Alright, bye.